Hey everyone, welcome back to the REBT series where I'm going through different exercises and breaking them down. I'm on exercise 15 today. Before I go any further, please subscribe, hit that like button down below. Let me know what you think about this series, and thank you for all the support. Hopefully you're enjoying this. I do think it's important to show people why OCD is a belief disorder and not a thought disorder. Many people get this wrong. Thoughts, images, sensation, urges are symptoms, so is anxiety, panic, shame, guilt, depression, etc., are symptoms of a much bigger problem, of a belief problem, continual compulsions and avoidance behaviors that fuel that. Before I go any further with that, Phil at OCDrecovery.com. Please reach out if you need help. Okay, exercise 15. Take one of your irrational beliefs that you really want to give up. If I'm stuck with OCD for the rest of my life is ruined with any symptoms. Because you know that you are seriously defeating yourself by holding it and dispute it both mildly and moderately on the one hand and vigorously and powerfully on the other. You may do this by writing out your irrational beliefs and then making a column. So the irrational belief: if I do not recover from OCD, if I cannot get away from this, if I cannot get back to the present moment, my life is absolutely ruined. I cannot enjoy my life. OCD suffering is the worst thing ever. There's nothing worse than OCD suffering, etc., etc. Okay? Now, most people look at things, including myself, in a very mild manner way, but that's not going to be enough for OCD and anxiety recovery. So if I'm stuck with OCD, these are the mild answers. And they're still rational. If I'm stuck with OCD, I can just try again later, so why worry? Okay? So, sure, my life won't be, the end of the world, but, I just won't get the things I want. So, yeah, eventually I'll pass OCD recovery and kind of get through that, and then we'll see how it goes. If I keep working on OCD recovery, at some point I'll do it. Understandable, rational, remember, logical and unconditional acceptance have carryover. It's like the pie charts, there's similarities, but logic does not mean the same thing. It's synonymous by default, and the one-to-one ratio is unconditional acceptance. I explained that in other videos. So here are some powerful ways to dispute the fear of being stuck with symptoms for the remainder of my life, or anyone's life. If I'm stuck with OCD for the rest of my life, I will try my best to enjoy my life. I'm not going to force happiness, but I'm going to do what I can, when I want. I'm going to go out, play sports. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to build a business. I'm going to go out and have romance. I'm going to date people, whoever you're into. I'm going to travel. I'm going to bring it for the ride because I'm more than likely only going to have one life on this human earthly existence, and I'm going to bring it everywhere. I'm going to stop complaining about it. I'm going to do what's necessary to give myself the best opportunity to recover from OCD, but I never need to recover from OCD. That's a totally different approach than, I'll work on it as it comes. And that is an understandable approach, and it's rational in its own way, but it's not really going to get you to where you want to go. And that's very important to look at it like that. So here's, I'll put it in like a dialogue type of way because this is kind of the back end of this one. So I'll do another irrational belief. If I'm rejected, it's the worst thing ever. So body dysmorphia, social anxiety, anything where people are judging you, harm, OCD, POCD, etc., etc. So the mild answer, people can reject you and that's just the way it goes and that's their problem. So people are allowed to reject me when and how they want. Too damn bad. That's the way it's going to be. People are judgmental. I was judgmental before I really had OCD, plus I still judge people because that's what we do. It's a lot of natural inborn tendencies, but it's a lot more now because I changed my beliefs. But tough. I can expect it and I can take it. So there's a lot of different approaches with this as you're going through these things. It's so important. So when you have written out or done an audio recording of debating, I've never done an audio recording. You have to be careful with OCD because it can become compulsive. Let some of your friends, associates go over it with you. So people in the WhatsApp groups, etc. That's where we have them. Work on being strong but not violent. Try not to perpetuate this. And remember, practice strongly going over your irrational beliefs. Now, there's not a lot to this particular exercise. Some are longer than others. But the main gist of this is when a lot of people are trying to break things down or change their belief systems, they're taking really a half-assed, piss-poor way of breaking it down. We all do this. I did it. I did not take this seriously, but this is what we do when we're going through OCD recovery. It takes time to break down your beliefs. Again, Phil at OCDrecovery.com. Remember, there's a difference between mild and moderately disputing and vigorously and powerfully disputing. Please reach out to Phil at OCDrecovery.com. Please come in for a one-to-one. Do not sit in silence. We work with people all over the world. I know you guys hear me say it every single video, but It's the truth. We work with every time zone. So thank you again and enjoy the rest of your day.